I created the youth group because the children in this community, especially B'nai Shalom, did not have anything to do for social related to Judaism, or it was just either strictly school or some sort of sport, but there wasn't many sports at that time in 1981. So I was a member of youth groups from synagogues in the past when I was a teenager, and I knew how much fun it was and how important it was to keep your roots together and to do things with your fellow Jewish friends. B'nai Shalom was a very small community. The religious school had 80 children in it, and we wound up having we opened it up to the oldest ones, which were like 4th, 5th, 6th grade, because the rest of the children were very, very young. We needed something for the kids to do, because they would hang out at the Rotary in downtown Westborough. All the teenagers had nothing to do. And when you have nothing to do, you get into trouble. So I decided to form a youth group at B'nai Shalom. We were on Charles Street in our first place, our first real home. And one Sunday I decided to hand out flyers and to the kids when they got out of religious school. And I said, youth group meeting on Sunday. And whoever showed up. And we had wound up with about 10, 12 children who started with me. And we did some fun activities. We would go roller skating. At that time, there was Roller Kingdom up on Route 135 and Route 9. So we would go roller skating. We would go bowling. We would go to the movies. We did some fundraising for the synagogue and for our own expenses. We had a paper drive, which raised a lot of money because I had a neighbor who had tons of newspapers. We had to rent a trailer to haul it out of his house. We had fun, and we made our own T-shirts, and in those days we were called CBS, which stood for Congregation B'nai Shalom Youth, and that was way before we became with Federation, and we had to add TY, Temple Youth. So that's when we became Westborough Area Federation of Temple Youth, or WAFTY. And it has grown and grown, just like the religious school and the congregation has grown. Now I see how you guys have opened it up to younger children. So it's so expanded so that I'm really proud of it, how it started so small and just worked its way up to something really awesome. And it's 40 years later, and that's hard to believe.